Hey there, Sam Trafficid with Our Cruise Deals. Cruise tips, 5 elevator tricks you need to know. Now most of us has gotten used to using elevators, but we typically use them in a certain way. And when you're talking about cruise ships, there's a couple of things you need to know that are different. One thing if for sure is when you're moving a lot of people, the elevator demand is going to be different. So a little bit of courtesy can go a long way. So tip number 1 is elevator etiquette. First things first, when somebody is on the elevator, they should come off the elevator before we try to get on the elevator. It sounds simple, but I see it on every cruise. People try to push into a full elevator before people have an opportunity to get off. The other is if you walk into a hallway and there's 5 elevators and there's 50 people, they get to go first. Let them crowd into the elevators, catch the next one. When you're trying to move a lot of people, just a little bit of simple courtesy can go a long way. Our next tip is don't overload the elevator. I've seen it over and over again where people are climbing into an elevator trying to get the last 3 or 4 inches when they could just wait for the next one. If you see a full elevator, let it go and catch a nice empty one. You'll like that better. Another interesting tip is I see people waiting in an elevator lobby, waiting for an elevator that's going the right direction. One of my favorite things to say is just get on the elevator. If you have an open elevator, especially an empty one, get on it. Doesn't matter which way it's going. We'll talk about that a little bit. But certainly push both buttons so that any available elevator coming to you is going to come to you quickly and you can climb on. Even if you get on an elevator that's going the wrong direction, it only has a certain amount of floors it has to go before you can come back. But there are ways to override the elevator as well. Try pushing the button you want repeatedly until the elevator changes direction. Our next tip talks about getting somewhere in a hurry. I've seen elevators where if you push the button that you want over and over and over during the entire ride, it will bypass all of the floors and take you right where you want to go. Our last tip is just have fun. We've seen this over and over in our society where we're demanded to stand in an elevator, face the doors, not turn around and say anything to anyone, and simply wait for the doors to open. But the fact is, you're on a cruise, the view is beautiful from the back of the elevator. You're going to enjoy your time a lot better if you simply turn around, talk to the people who are in the elevator. Makes a big difference. And you always want to remember, have a good time. Now if you like the video, of course, give us a like, go ahead and subscribe. We'll have more of these types of tips coming out. And if you'd like to have more information like this, go to ourcruisedeals.com and check out the different tips we have there.